All right, and Keith joins us now, and we're tracking another storm for this weekend.
Yeah, last thing they want to hear, but this storm on Saturday is similar, and we have a higher astronomical tide, so that's going to be a problem. We'll start with where we are right now, which is just a couple of snow showers in the mountains. They almost look a little squallish back into Berlin, New Hampshire, and Bartlett as well, and maybe into Rumford. It's sometimes hard to tell just by the radar what's going on as far as the intensity, but they look pretty decent. That's the only thing going on in our neck of the woods right now. Our storm system is just developing into the north part of Texas at the moment. And remember, this is going to take a similar path to our last storm, which is on the inside track, basically drawing a line up into Toronto and staying well to the west of us. And so we'll once again be changing over to rain in most spots as the storm moves through. So during the day tomorrow, it's quiet. There's a lot of sunshine. Temperatures are in the upper 30s along the coastline, mid 30s inland, and then staying in the 20s into the mountains. You'll see us start really cold tomorrow night, but then actually start to warm up throughout the evening. And this is likely initially rain in southern coastal Maine right from the get-go. Snow, though, just inland, and that rain-snow line will push its way northwest throughout the daytime hours on Saturday. So this storm is more of a day storm as opposed to our last one, which happened mostly, if not entirely, overnight into the early morning hours. And so that rain-snow line is marching forward. Here we are at 9 a.m., and there's some heavy downpours within this rain area, but I don't think rain is as big a factor as it was with our last system. Hanging on to snow to the mountains till the very end, and then we end with just a little bit of rain as this whole storm system wraps up on Saturday afternoon. So our snowfall amounts are lower here because there's less total moisture. That's mostly what's going on. Along the coast, mid-coast down south, just rain, 1 to 3 inches in a place like Bangor, Augusta, and Lewiston. The last storm, they were in 3 to 6. All of this, though, washed away by the rain that will come after it. And then 6 to 10 inches in the mountains and into the White Mountains of New Hampshire. That's the spot that we'll see most of it falling in the form of snow. Winds are a similar direction, southeast, which we've been doing a lot lately. And they'll be close to the same speed, but I think they'll just be a hair lower. So 50 to 55 miles an hour as opposed to some low 60s that we saw from our last system. We fared pretty well power outage wise on our last southeast flow. So we'll see how we do this time. Certainly we'll have some outages, but there's no reason to expect it to be a catastrophic situation there because we just went through this yesterday. Now, this is what we're worried about. The waves will be smaller than our last storm. The winds will be a little bit less, but our high tide is a foot higher than the last one. And so that puts us projected to be higher than yesterday's water level in a place like Portland, which set its third highest water level to begin with. So the number one spot is within reach there along the Portland waterfront Saturday midday. The high tide is at noon. So we'll be watching that. It will be quiet and cold a couple of days after that. Watching another storm on Tuesday. Some good news here, guys. This looks like that's either a snowstorm or out to sea. Doesn't look like, because we can't do another inside runner.
No.
So we don't have that problem at least.
All right.
Good to know.
Keep an eye on things, Keith. Thank you.